But yeah, you guys, the biggest mistake you guys can do is to leave.
Yeah.
Don't freaking leave. Obviously, I
Well, I
know.
mean, if you do, it's to your own detriment. So whatever, it's no sweat off our back. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you the coolest thing about the bear market is like when there's tumbleweeds kind of going across, the saloon and everything. That's when the best information is out there, because you're able to network with people who are connected in the space. That's probably one huge thing, even especially if you go to like conferences, right? Mashinsky was still giving conferences during the bear market, and I mean, you could have gone up to a conference and like shook his hand and met him,
Yeah,
versus now you can't. Probably, I mean, maybe you can, but obviously he's going to have a lot more fanboys and stuff like that. But then also on virtually on YouTube, you're going to hear people being a lot more frank. Oh, nobody's listening to this shit. Let's talk, and they'll give you the best, the better information. And you can take those bits here and there and really add them up. And then also there's going to be some coins that move in the bear market too. I mean, Chainlink last time didn't pump at all.
yeah,
And same with Celsius, they kind of stayed flat throughout the bear market, and then you know
yeah,
yep.
loaded and stuff. And that's why you guys should pay attention, man, because we sure as hell gonna be looking for those babies. And I mean, I'm serious about that. I really do think this bear market is going to be a lot more interesting than the last one, honestly. Because
Yeah, I think we have a lot more action.
yeah, way more action. Um, who knows how crazy things are going to get? But the whole yield farming sector and stuff. And when I say yield farming, I'm categorizing even Celsius in that. So like anyone that's generating yield, the yield category is insane. That's really that's what something like even Alex has been saying, that he really like popularized like the actual like killer app of this one was actually yield, which Celsius kind of brought to the market. Like they really brought it into the market, because the only other person that had the yield before even Celsius did was probably ETHLend, but it was terrible. It was trash, like trash, fucking trash. Like credit cards were a better deal than using fucking ETHLend back in the day. But that's just what it was. But Celsius ended up really in the bear market, bringing up like some of the reasons why we have such good standards, and the rates we get for borrowing on our money are so low. It's because of Celsius basically putting the fire to the whole industry's ass to have the rates that low. Because I think if Celsius wasn't in the picture, we would all be borrowing on the money, like even at 25% LTV, you'd be borrowing at like 6-7% even now. And it'd be borrowing. You'd probably be borrowing money at 12%, really, on the 50% LTV. I think, yeah, because if there's no one trying to push for better rates, then look what we would have had. We would have BlockFi and fucking Bitcoin.com and like, or not Bitcoin.com, but
Yeah, it'd be a they just they'd be like the banks,
yeah.
right? They just give you a shit rate and tell you to eat it and like it.